2 days for this.
3.
3, you're right. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she grabbed that. Okay, so he's written the first 4. Okay, she knows a little bit of gun safety.
The amount of things that you have to attach to the call sheet
Yeah.
when you're dealing with firearms.
Yeah.
All the safety stuff. What kind of school were you going to, girl?
Ellie, oh wow, just smell that gun oil, that machine oil.
It's the grossest bathroom ever.
Yeah. It's a men's room, so it makes sense.
Funny enough, it's the most preserved bathroom on the planet.
Yes. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool location they found.
I love how they have the white truck, like it's the whitest, cleanest thing.
Yeah.
Gas breaks down over time. This stuff's almost water.
Yep.
Back in the day, we'd drive 10, 12 hours on one tank. You could go anywhere.
So where'd you go?
Pretty much nowhere.
Yeah.
Nice. How does that work?
It's a siphon.
It's a siphon.
It's when liquid travels against gravity because pressure.
You don't know.
I know it works.
That's all that matters. I don't think I could just define it either.
This is your fault then. It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope. It'll still be stationary. No pun intended.
Oh my God.
Volume 2 by Will Livingston.
Yeah,
Volume
Will
2.
Livingston, that's from the
Get
game.
it? 2? Like T-O-O?
Well, my dad
What did the
jokes are
mermaid
just
write
gonna
in her
get
math
leveled
class?
up here.
An algebra. Like algebra. I stayed up all night.
No.
Wondering where the sun went.
He's so offended.
And then it dawned on me.
Feel free to wait in the truck.
Okay, just know, you can't escape Will Livingston.
Just like all the cars.
Yeah, they
So
used to
many
stick big-ass
people.
plows on them and clear the roads for their tanks and such.
I want to see a
Okay, that
tank.
makes sense.
You will. Choppers, all that stuff. Built to fight the wrong enemy.
The wrong enemy.
I got something. Here, this make you all nostalgic?
This is actually before my time. It's a winner, though.
Another scene that's line for line from the game. It's even the same song.
Got something else. It's right on the reading, but it has some interesting pictures.
No. Put that back. That's not for kids.
How do you even walk around with that thing?
Please get rid of it.
Those are horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Why are all these pages stuck together?
God.
I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude!
It's so great.
Hold my hand, oh
Hey,
please
nice.
understand.
How?
Wow. They made this look so cool. I mean, depressing. Oh my God, look at that shot. All the sunken ships.
Yeah. I want to see like the CGI on this. Arby's.
Yeah.
Do you remember the joke, the Arby's that Bill made?
Yeah.
Or Frank?
Yeah. Oh, there's your tanks, Ellie.
Wow.
Forsaken, forgotten, without any love.
Wow.
Yeah, the truck is so clean compared to the world. I just love that they took like the time to get the same truck from the game, at least the same like colors. Some raviolis.
Chef Boyardee.
Yep.
Oh my
Slow down.
God,
That
she
is
eats
slow.
like a bird.
So can we start a fire? I'm freezing.
Now, why am I going to tell you no?
Because infected will see the smoke.
No, fungus isn't that smart.
People?
Yeah, the bigger threat.
So what are they gonna do, rob us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
Okay.
I guess they can't. I was like, why don't you sleep in the
Smells
bed of the
kinda
truck?
good.
But it's all loaded up.
Why don't you
Well, that
sleep
would
in
be
the
Frank's
cab of the
then.
truck?
Did you just say that's Frank's because it smells good? Because that's awesome.
Like the few books you have, you just have memorized at this point.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a pun.
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
I know.
Because he was out standing in his field?
Dick! Did you read this?
No. I go to sleep.
This is as close to a smile as we've gotten from Joel. The stars would be pretty cool with no lights.
Those people you said. There's no way anyone knows we're here, right? No one's gonna find us.
No one's gonna find us.
Liar.
Yeah. You can't sleep now.
Oh god. Scared me at first. I thought he was still laying down. Doesn't go over well if he didn't get any sleep.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You don't like coffee?
You'll learn.
Yeah.
How do you not like the smell of coffee?
Yeah.
How bad is this coffee?
Is that seriously what those Starbucks in the QZ used to sell?
Yep.
Well, theirs was a lot fresher than what Bill saved up, but yeah, this is what they sold.
Okay.
It smells like burnt shit. What's his name?
Tommy.
Younger or older?
Younger.
Why isn't he with you?
Long story.
Is it longer than 25 hours? Because I think that's what we got.
Joel, you're gonna have to let her in.
Tommy's what we used to call a joiner. Dreams of becoming a hero. So he enlists in the army right out of high school. Cut to 12 years later, outbreak happens. He convinces me to join a group making their way up to Boston, which I did. It's where we met Tess. And then Tommy meets Marlene. She talks me to joining the Fireflies. Same mistake he made when he was 18. Pipe dream, yeah, Fireflies, all of them. Delusional.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
Fair question.
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo. But I made a promise to Tess. And she was like family.
What if you don't find him?
I will.
How do you know?
I'm persistent.
So she
You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
passed out.
That's right from the game too. It's the same cut. It's great.
I'm not tired sometimes too. You put me in a car.
Oh yeah.
Where are they? I need some signs. Because this is pretty populated.
Yikes.
And pretty jammed.
That looks intentional though. Because all the other cars are moved.
Stay put.
And the big rig is just blocking the only path through. Yeah, that's not good. Des Moines?
But been there a while. Well, there's a sign toward it, yeah.
Wichita, so they're in Kansas? Okay, so they skipped the whole big part.
I would think you would want to stay off the major highways
Yeah.
in a case like this.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to go through a population center.
And you're not going to leave behind your car.
Yeah, look at that. There's nothing. Yeah, that's an. Red alert, Joel. Red alert.
Where are we?
Just leave.
Kansas City.
Go back.
There you go. Kansas City.
Okay.
How far back do we have to go to get around this?
Joel.
Screw it.
What are you doing?
We can
Not
jog right around
through.
this tunnel,
Yeah.
and we're back on the road minute tops.
You mean right where they want you to go, Joel? What city
I
did they
can't
make
tell
look
from
like
this.
this?
I'm all
'Cause
turned
it's
around.
great.
Don't look at the state map. Look at the
I don't
inset.
know where we are in that either. This is my second day in a fucking car, man.
Fair point. Underworld and Matchstick Men. Oh, Matchstick Men's a great movie.
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah. We're gonna have to just do a whole bunch of Sam Rockwell, I guess.
Is that the QZ?
Oh.
Where the fuck is
Ooh.
Fedra?
Oh, they are doing it.
But in Kansas City, not Philadelphia.
Yeah, not Pittsburgh, yeah, but that's like the same shot from the game too. Yeah, he's not hurt.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Ouch. It worked so hard to get that truck. What? You're the one shooting at us.
You see that hole? You can squeeze through. hit me! They're not gonna hit you. You stay down, you stay low, you stay quiet. Go!
You don't know what's on the other side of that wall. Ooh, got him.
You motherfucker!
What'd you think was gonna happen? Oh, you could have got it right there.
Yeah, but there's not just two of them.
Yeah, there's gotta be more.
And Ellie has a gun.
Good call.
Don't talk until he does.
This shootout brought to you by Doritos. Oh.
Now you're gonna fucking pay! Are you fucking dead?
Alright, Ellie. Oh shit. She's gonna stab
She's
him?
going with the knife and she has the gun?
Yeah, I would have gone with the gun. Oh, don't take too long, Ellie. Oh,
Where'd she even shoot it?
it looked like she aimed way low.
Yeah.
Oh, she did aim low. Oh.
It was
Yeah.
like,
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's over. We're not fighting anymore. I'm gonna
Clearly.
go home. I'll tell everyone you're good. I don't know what to do. My legs don't work.
Oh no, he's paralyzed?
My mom isn't far. If you can get me to her. I'm Brian. What's your name?
That's rough.
I'm just gonna take the gun from her.
I mean, you gotta put him out of his misery.
You can have it. It's a good knife.
Sorry, Brian.
Get back behind the wall. No, I'm sorry. Please. Please, no, please, please. I'm sorry. No, we can just stop. Mom!
That was brutal. Welcome to new trauma, Ellie.
Let's go, fast.
Right.
Maybe get some stuff out of the truck, though.
Right.
At least get a couple bags.
I'm okay. I'm good. I got some food in here still.
Maybe.
What now?
Thank you. Thank her, Joel.
Yeah, why wouldn't they take more out of the truck just in case?
I definitely would have. I know you gotta leave because people are gonna show up, but like, you had time to do at least a little pillage. Here they come. Uh-oh. Brian's not there anymore. They don't care about the other two guys. Just Brian.
I'm so pissed they didn't take more from the truck.
Same.
So the QZ zone is taken over.
Looks that way.
I was alone. What else do you want me to say?
I don't know, the truth?
Kathleen.
The Bergquists.
She's great, yeah.
Yes. I knew she was in this, but I didn't know how.
You know where Henry is. I wonder if this is the cell where my brother was beaten to death.
They put a gun to my head.
There. Have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
I delivered you.
Oh, wow.
I held you in my hands. I never told them anything about your brother.
But Henry did. Where is he? You think I won't do it?
No, I think he knows you will, but he's still not gonna tell you.
I'm your doctor.
There's a lot of people.
Is she the mom he was talking about? Is
No.
that her kid?
Who did this?
We think it was outsiders. Could be mercs.
That guy looks like Will Arnett with like a gray
Will he
beard.
live? What if I had a doctor?
There's no chance.
Yeah. I guess it can't be her kid. She would have been a little bit more upset.
Oh,
This is Henry's work. Find who did this. Find every collaborator and kill them all.
oh.
This is different than the game. Oh, nice. That's in the game though. Like, unless I'm wrong, I don't think she existed in the game.
Oh. They're going after, like, every place now.
Yeah.
They're not Fedra and they're not Fireflies, so who are they?
People. As soon as we don't hear a truck, we move.
Joel's in rough shape. I mean, I forget he's like 56, but
Are you okay?
he's like hobbling around.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's more upset about that. Her having to save him.
Thing is, I didn't hear that guy coming. You shouldn't have had to have.
Well, you're glad I did, right?
You're just a kid. You shouldn't know what it means to. I know what it's like. First time that you hurt someone like that.
He's so good.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault. You shouldn't have had to. And I'm sorry.
Oh, the use of the music is great. Oh, wow. She's really good too for being so young.
It wasn't my first time.
You want to tell us more, Ellie? Alright, that's all it took.
Show me your grit. Now, who taught you that?
Fedra school.
Figures. Your
Two
thumb
hands.
over your thumb. Left hand squeezes down on the right. Look at.
Make something so serious seem sweet. Maybe don't have it. The hammer cockpit.
Put it in your pack. Shoot your damn ass off.
Not the last time she's using that.
She can't listen. She just can't listen.
We'll get through this.
I know.
It's so weird to see her play like a bad guy.
We don't know how bad she is yet.
That's true. Or like a tough.
Like, there's
tough
a lot
woman.
of bad people here, or a lot of good people in a very bad situation.
I don't know, but only because you told me people from the game are in this. I'm starting to think that guy's the guy that does Tommy in the game. His voice is spot on.
Voice-wise?
Yeah. The more he's spoken, the more it's like been like, oh. But he
I
does
thought
look.
Tommy was Tommy.
Tommy does sound a lot like him, but like you'll listen to this guy speak a little, you'll see they sound very similar. I still think he looks like Will Arnett though. If Will Arnett was like a special operator.
Who's up there?
Someone was up there for a little while though.
They're out of food. Henry won't let Sam starve. Double the guards around our provisions. What? Fuck.
What?
Fuck!
What?
When do we tell the others?
Now?
Not yet.
What?
Let's just handle what we have to handle. We can deal with this after.
Kathleen.
After. Seal off the building for now. Okay?
I thought we only had to deal with zombies here.
I'm not 100% sure what that was. I think I have a feeling what it was. And if it is, I'm very excited. But
First I thought it was the sinkhole, but...
Okay, I'm in. Where'd you be without me, huh?
By now, Wyoming.
Yeah.
probably
Locked
true.
into that one.
All right, we'll make our way up. And come morning, I'll take a look at the city and find our way out.
How far?
As far as I can make it.
It's fair.
I keep saying zombies, but it's infected people,
Yeah.
whatever.
I know people are like particular about it.
I get it.
They're zombies
They
to me,
didn't-
but
Yeah. No, I get it.
Hey, you know that
They're
guy who
not
said he
acting
was hurt? How did you know it was an ambush?
I've been on both sides.
Yep.
It was a long time ago. We did what we needed to survive.
Did you kill innocent people?
Did you want to ask that question?
Come on.
33 floors, that's good.
It's gonna have
33.
Ooh, just a dead plant, not a.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Give me a minute.
Get up
I'm
here,
hoping.
lazy ass.
Lazy ass. 56 years old, you little shit.
Oh, nice. Got a bed. Smart. Little alarm system. I just remember that from the first Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise.
What are you doing?
I don't want someone sneaking up on us while we're sleeping.
Oh, I get it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Are you sure you're gonna hear it?
Of course I'll hear it. That's the damn point.
Well, good night.
She keeps saying these things that are gonna keep him up all night now.
Yeah. Great. And they're making such a big deal about his hearing, and it does look like he can't hear very well, which is funny because in the game, like, his superpower is hearing.
What did you mean it wasn't your first time?
I don't want to talk about it.
Not gonna let
You
it
don't
go.
have to.
Yeah.
It isn't fair. Your age. Having to deal with all of this.
So it gets easier when you get older.
No.
Doesn't look
Not
it.
really.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
because you were shot there?
it's a really nice touch.
Probably more from shooting. So if you want to keep your hearing, you stick to that knife.
And it makes complete sense. 20 years of that, you know, with no ear protection.
Joel,
Hmm.
did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, he cracked up.
That is so goddamn stupid.
You laughed,
I didn't laugh.
Yes, you did.
Jesus, you're losing it.
You're losing it big time.
Such a sweet moment in this show. I love it.
They all brought to you by diarrhea.
God, I think that's the first time we've really seen him laugh and smile. He smiled a little bit at the Scarecrow.
He didn't even smile that much before the day of. He was kind of in a grouchy mood on his birthday.
That's true.
Joel.
He's
Joel!
on a death. He rolled over. Uh-oh.
Oh. How? Were these the kids that were in the...
Wow.
I'm guessing those... I'm wondering if those were the kids that were in the attic.
Yeah, that was Henry and Sam. I can tell you that for sure. But I've been waiting for Henry and Sam to show up. So I'm very excited. Okay, we just finished episode 4 of The Last of Us. Immediate thoughts?
I need more about Henry and Sam.
Okay, so there was a lot that was similar in this episode from the game,
Okay.
and a couple big changes.
Good with the similarities. What was the
Similarities, that whole shootout, the drive, the trap, everything, other than it being in Pittsburgh in the game and it's Kansas City here, like, I'm pretty sure even the lines of dialogue were the same, where he was like, you know, screw it, we'll go around, like, as soon as he said screw it. And, like, the way that the guy was, like, approaching him, like, in the game, it was stuck in my head, because there is, like, this guy that comes out, and, like, I don't think Joel said the line that he says in the game, where he's like, he's not hurt, or something, because
Okay.
Ellie asked, but, like, it was this almost the same. They lose the truck, the crash, the shootout, everything like that. Ellie's saving Joel was different. Obviously, not obviously, but there wasn't that prolonged, like, where she shoots him in the spine, and he's begging for his life, like, that was a big change, and I think it works really well for the show.
Oh, sorry, yeah. My name, and
Yeah.
my mom, and...
I don't quite remember how it happened in the game, but like Joel was being same sort of thing. I think he was being drowned, and she came up behind the guy and shot him. But like that's very similar. There is, at least in my memory, maybe it's in some of the expansion stuff that I didn't play a lot of, but there's no Kathleen. we didn't really know what happened in Pittsburgh to the QZ or whatever. There's just it's just raiders. They call them like raiders basically in the game.
So these are raiders.
Yeah.
Like, you think based on?
It sounds like they changed it a little bit, made it look like the people overthrew the QZ.
Okay.
But it's probably the same. Yeah, the book, I was very excited to see the Will Livingston book because that's kind of a big recurring thing throughout the game. Like as you're walking around, she's like lobbing off puns every now and then, which is kind of fun. I will say that I am confident. I wasn't sure if we were going to get the answer to your question at the start about Riley. Mm-hmm. Now that I see the book, I'm almost positive we're going to get Riley in this season.
In this season, okay.
Yeah. And then, those were the big things. But this seemed like an episode setting the table, like kind of resetting after the Bill and Frank stuff. It's like we set them up, they're in this position. Now they're surrounded by people that we know, but they don't necessarily know. And we're going to kind of go from there. But no infected at all in this episode.
Infected at all. I'm very curious now about Henry and Sam. Sam is obviously... I figured Sam was somebody young, based on the drawings and things like that. Henry being as young as what I just saw is crazy. Like, didn't think the way she's talking about, I thought she was talking about somebody that was like the same age as her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who is Henry to her? Trying to figure that out. And what is that thing at the bottom of the building? What is that thing that looks like it's breathing?
My guess, and like I said, I don't know. That wasn't in the game that I recall at all. Like,
okay.
I don't recall any of that.
That's new.
They're like we've talked about how there are different kinds of infected. I think we're getting close to meeting a new kind of infected that we haven't met yet. That's what I'm assuming is under there, but I could be completely wrong.
Well, and because they're near a QZ zone, I'm wondering, gosh, was this like a result of some type of experimentation?
Oh, that's a good call.
Kind of, that happened. And you've created new mutants.
Yeah.
You've created a new problem while trying to solve the old one. So I'm interested to see. Yeah, I'm clearly like superheroes, like kid like what's and he's dressed like a superhero. Mm-hmm. So I'm borderline thinking like the two of them might become part of their journey now.
It seemed. I mean, I don't think that's a stretch or a spoiler to say based on how everything was set up. I mean, clearly. They're both being chased by the same people.
Right. I'm not going to get attached to anybody besides Joel and Ellie. I think we're in for the long haul, but I feel like there's other characters that at some point kind of have to be in there like a little bit longer. And I don't know. Joel's got this whole now he seems to be saving all these kids thing. So I don't know. I'm wondering. So
I will say that the performances, just to talk about that, were I think phenomenal in this episode. I mean. Compared to some of the first three that we watched, this one, like I said, feels like a place setter more than a full episode. I don't mean that necessarily as an insult, but just from a writing sense. Mm-hmm. But like that moment of like him talking to Ellie about the first time she killed somebody and like Joel not even being able to thank her because he feels so guilty that he put her in that position, like, which is insane for Joel to feel that way, but you get it because of everything that he's been through and everything that he's seen. And but like the way that Pedro delivered that was great, and like Bella's reaction, she cried just a little bit and then immediately got excited when she gets the gun back, which is like to me such a little kid thing. Like she just saw the consequences of what that weapon can do to someone, and it clearly had an impact on them both. And then she was so excited to get the gun back and learn how to do it and like have that bonding moment with Joel. Like that was an interesting scene.
That to me was what she was excited about. Like he was finally letting her have it. Before that, it was this sneaky thing that she stole that she couldn't tell him, and that he was finally, she hasn't had a parent for a very long time. I think that's a bond that they both are seeking without knowing it. So I think that was that moment for her. I don't know if you said it. I don't know if this is how you describe it, but you're like that placeholder episode, that setup episode. Sometimes those can be some of the best acted episodes because 100%. You're taking away like the big explosions and the crowd scenes and all the noise and all the special graphics and stuff, and you're just breaking it down to what it is. It's like, simple story and a complex character. These two people that are just lost in this world and just trying to make their way, and we still know so little about each of them, and we're just like getting through the layers. So these are sometimes my favorite episodes.
Exactly. I mean, I guess they had the little tag at the end with Sam and Henry finding them, but like I actually thought the episode was going to end on them laughing, and I thought, wow, what a powerful way to end that episode considering the show and the world that we're in. Like Joel finally has a breakdown in terms of he's laughing, he's having the jokes, and like they're having this little touching moment at the end.
See, I didn't think it was going to end there. One, the episode went by really fast, so I didn't think we were there yet.
Mm-hmm.
But two, in the world of streaming and how episodes are done, it is cliffhanger more than anything. It is not. It doesn't end usually on a real like, okay, you have to have a moment to breathe. It's usually a cliffhanger, and especially streaming, they don't have to follow the same commercial break patterns that a network TV show has to follow. So oh man, HBO, because you still drop them weekly.
Yep.
And we're lucky we have them like grouped together right now, and we're watching a few at a time. But this is one of the reasons now too. If it is on a streaming, I will wait.
Yeah, and I get it.
I will wait.
I get it.
I mean, back in the day, like go way back in the day, when you didn't even have on next week's episode like any highlights at all, you were like, for a whole week, what could possibly be happening?
Literally, that was what became a water cooler show, because you'd have to talk about it for a week. You just had to, and like it's great. I did want to say too, the other thing that was like right out of the game that I really liked. I think all the dialogue was the same when she finds the dirty magazine in the back of the truck. Like that whole element, I think I mentioned it last when we watched episode 3. That was the only, like there was no talk that Bill and Frank were together. Mm-hmm. Like he called him his partner or whatever, and they had that, whatever. It was very different than was in the show. But then she found like that magazine in the back of it, and that's like as a gamer, you're like, oh, maybe when he said partner, they meant partner.
Yeah.
Like, it was never like specifically spelled out, but like. Everything about that scene was great. Even the cut, like I'm not tired, and then the cut right. That's like right out of the game. Like I'm liking how faithful it is. I mean, it makes sense with the creator being so involved in the show as well. But we're gonna dive right into episode 4. So please remember, if you're liking this, like, comment, subscribe down below. We love and appreciate you guys, and thank you. And we're ready to get into it.